HVAC people!
Alrighty, so we got a no cooling call here. Let's see if I can get some footage. Let's see what's going on. Alright, so I just had the homeowner drop the temperature. He says upstairs unit just blowing warm air. So this is a warranty call. Some people act like they don't want you to come in the house. So, like, this is a warranty customer. So, when they go to acting funny like that, I can start out here. I may not have to go in the house, but I don't know if you can hear it, but it sounds like it's a capacitor. So this is going to be it. So typically I like to come to the unit and kind of just feel. It's blowing cold air, so I know the compressor is not running. And these lines are not moving in the refrigerant. That's just a quick way you can tell. And if you just wait and listen, you can hear when they kind of start. So just let me know it is a capacitor. Oh, Lennox, you hear that? So you can hear that? So we're gonna open it up, but 9 times out of 10 it is a capacitor. Go and get my drill. So that capacitor right there is probably going bad. Look like a 45. Condenser fan mode may have been changed before. Because as you see, they got another capacitor. So typically, usually I'll just shut the unit off, change the capacitor. But I'm gonna hook my gauge up just to show you that the pressure is gonna be equalized. And it's not moving in the refrigerant. So of course I can make this troubleshooting call real quick if I wanted to, but I'm just trying to show the people. Because I get caught up sometimes thinking people know all this stuff, but I want to try to simplify it. Kind of show what I'm doing. But it ain't gonna hurt none. So if I hook up my gauges, you see it's equalized. I pretty much got 240 on both lines. That means it's not moving in the refrigerant. If I get the capacitor running and if the compressor works, the blue one, which is my suction, it'll drop down to probably about 110, 115. And my the red one, the liquid line or discharge line, to go up a little bit. As you see, it's still trying to start. So let's see if I can find power to this one. AC number 2 and AC number 1. I'm gonna go with the smaller unit. It's a 30 right here. It's got a 40 amp. I think this is it. Yeah. And since this got the 30 amp, that's why I just guessed. And this one a 40, which goes probably to the downstairs unit. But it's a 3-ton right here. As you can see, 36. So 12 going to 36 3 times, and this a 42 right here. So it's a 3.5 ton. 12 go into 42 3.5 times. So I'm gonna go to my truck and see if I can get a 45. I'm gonna discharge. Let's be on the safe side. Make sure we don't have any power. Okay, so I got 0. So they let me know I don't have any power, just to be on the safe side. And I can get this right here to discharge this capacitor. Discharge both of them. Like I said, I know I got a 45.5. I can go back just like they did if I want to, but I want to kind of see what this fan was. It's a 5 right here. So I'm just trying to wonder why did they, if this was a 5. So it seemed like the fan went out first, maybe. Or do they need a 10? Could this capacitor here, yeah, it is hooked on to this. So I need to find out. So I'm trying to find out what do this fan take? It must take a 10. No, the cap say 5 MFD, so that's kind of crazy. That may be original fan motor. So this fan takes a 5. So it seemed like this cap went out first, which was a 5. So I'm gonna rewire it. I'm just gonna get a 45.5, but it seemed like the cap went out just on the fan only, and they just put this 5 on here. But the cap said, the fan says it needed 5, so I'm gonna go back with a 45.5 and just rewire. All right, so let me go see if I got one in my truck. All right, real quick though, I'm also still going to check this cap. Let's see what we got on here. I'm gonna take all this off. I'm gonna end up just rewiring this. All right, so I'm gonna go to MFD on my meter. I'm gonna check the fan and the washer. So on my fan, I got 0. So that's what happened. MFD on the fan went out first. So they must have didn't have a new 45.5, so they just put a 5 on there. Unless they just being real cheap. So from common to the compressor, I got 0. So this cap is bad. And from common to this fan, I got 0. So let's go ahead and check this one also. This one's probably gonna be good, but the fan was working. As you see on there, I got 4.6. So this is good. That's kind of weird there. They made me think they changed the fan motor, but I don't think the fan motor ever been changed. So I'm gonna go get a 45 out the truck.
Alright, so this is a 45.5 here. And we'll just check it, make sure it's good. So I'm gonna go to common to my compressor. You see I got 45.8. I'm gonna go to common to the fan. I got 4.8. So that's good. So typically I like to stock up on these capacitors, especially at the beginning of summer. So once it starts warming up, it seems like, from my experience, a bunch of compressors start failing first. It's just rusty. A lot of times they'll buck out, but I think this one just went bad. Whoever came out here the first time though should just went on ahead and put a 45.5 on there. They probably wouldn't have had this problem. Alright, so this right here, the purple goes to fan. It's going to the fan right here. And the this yellow wire goes to the herm, which is the compressor. Hermetic. And the common or the contactor. This wire right here went to the one they had jumped out. I'm gonna snatch this out of here. If I can. I'll just cut that. Could reuse this wire somewhere else, but just get it out of here. So this right here is gonna go to the C, which is my contact. Yeah. That's done. All right. Hey, you run it in a second, my man. Had a bad contact. Capacitor. Yeah. So what they did was they had this one in here. Yeah. This is still good. This goes to the fan. So I guess the fan one went out. When did it go out? Probably last year or something. Somebody came out.
Somebody came and did it in October.
In October. So what it was though, instead of them replacing the whole thing, because these two goes to the compressor, and this one here goes to the fan. So instead of them replacing this whole thing, which I just did, they only replaced the fan. So I guess in October the fan wasn't working.
No, the fan was working.
The fan was working, and the compressor wasn't working. Or what was going on?
They're both turning. I don't know which one's up or down. Which one's the up or the down one? But
no, I'm talking about on this one right here. In October,
it's on right now. So, but it was, both of them were turning, but it wasn't cooling. So
the fan was turning. This is the fan?
Yeah.
But the compressor wasn't working.
Yeah.
Was down up in here. But anyway, you should be good to go now. Yeah, this upstairs is the smaller one. It looks bigger, but it's smaller. It's a 3-ton. That's a 3.5 ton, which is actually bigger than this one. But yeah, it should be good to go. So whoever came out in October though, they kind of half did the job. Instead of them putting a new capacitor on here, they went the cheap route with it. They should have replaced this whole thing right here. They all put the small one. So, all right. But it should take care of everything. I haven't called them, but it is up and running now. I'm gonna get the model serial number, and then my diagnostics. They should take care of everything. It should take care of $6. I But I'm gonna let it run about 10 minutes. When you go, make sure it's cooling. It should be cooling now. But then let it run about 5 minutes. So it'll start circulating, but it'll start cooling.
How about like the gas levels and stuff, they're all okay?
Yeah. This is the gas levels right here, you're good to go.
Most of them are.
Well, I'm only checking this, so I got a serve board just to check the one that's broken. Break it down, wash the boards with the water hose, because when you cut the grass, this fan right here suck up all the dirt. It kind of clogs it up, but it's kind of like checking what I just changed out, make sure it's rated like it's supposed to. Just a quick tutorial on this right here, real quick. Found my meters. These are called capacitors. They go out. So this MFD right here, see it's rated for 45, 5. You see this is rated for 5. What happens is, as you can see out here, if I go here to here, I get 0. That's supposed to be 5. Like this right here. I got 4.6 right there. So both of these 0. So what happened on this one, like I was telling you, this right here is supposed to be 45, but I get 0. This goes to the compressor. This goes to the compressor, right? And this fan right here is supposed to be 5. What I'm thinking happened in October, this one right here was still getting 45, but this one here was getting 5. I mean 0. So they only replace this right here instead of replacing the whole thing. And inevitably, soon the compressor went out. Alright, so the homeowner came out, but this unit is good to go. A 9.3 on the amps. Motor. All right, so I'm getting ready to wrap this call up. Got about 3 degrees on the sub cooler. Let me see. So I think I'm just gonna get them back up and running. This particular, I'm just a warranty company right here. I don't mind running calls for them, but they don't like to approve everything. Some warranty company want you to take pictures and stuff like that. But what I will do, because I already replaced a capacitor, typically they will approve a capacitor. But if they see any kind of dirt or something on the unit, they like to kind of like deny the warranty company. Deny the customer claim. So, but I will write up to say if I think it's low charge or something like that. If they want me to come back out and do a leak search, I will. But let's see what we got. It's about 82 degrees out here. 82, this is a 3-ton unit. 3-ton. It's about 82 degrees. So they probably want about a 6-degree sub cooling. Which is not bad. It give or take -1 degree. So let's just say about 5 degrees sub cooling. So this is not bad. And due to COVID, some people still don't want you in your house unless it's absolutely necessary. So, like I say, it was a capacitor. The guy is kind of acting funny. Some people kind of like openly let you in the house, let you do what you got to do. But I can tell he didn't really want me in there unless they had a blower for you or something like that. I often do maintenance also on both units, but he ain't trying to hear. He just want to pay his deductible
get the unit back up and running. So change the capacitor. It's about 2.5 degrees subcooler, superheat. I mean, so it's not bad. You got 46 degrees saturation temperature coming, so everything looked pretty good. Suction line temperature 66, 92 on the liquid. So I can live with that 192. But if this was extremely low or high, might want to look into it. But I mean, I'll let them know. But if it's cool and fine, I'm let them go, you know, on his merry way. But the unit could use the maintenance, but the coils are not that bad. So I'm just gonna go ahead and write this one up. I don't think it need no leak search or anything like that. I think it's cool and fine. So this here just pretty much need a capacitor. All right. And while we was out here, I did check this capacitor right here. It's a 45 by 10. I didn't charge him for it, but I did let him know because this capacitor was reading a 36. Let me turn that back on while I'm thinking about it. I don't think I didn't record any of that, but I did check it for him because he wanted to know what all I do on my maintenance. I told him I'd do a 21-point inspection. I kind of showed him what we check, and I gave him an example of how to check the capacitor, but it was reading a 36 and the capacitor was reading a 5. He wanted me to do it all on this service call, but I told him you got to write a call his warranty company to get a separate ticket on that. Working on one unit at a time on one service order. Sorry, I can't get no freebies. All right, thank you. All right, so I know we in COVID, and you know, some people don't want you in their house. Hey, I totally understand that. But you kind of tell when somebody really don't want you in their house. So this conversation, they like, the problem is it's not cooling. Do you have to come in? You know, the conversation like that. I'm like, I can kind of tell, you know, it was a capacitor, so no big deal. But like I say, he haven't had the maintenance in a while either, so if I was to go in the attic, drain pan probably rusted, the flow switch could be going out, could have loose duct work. He really could get all that dissolved on his warranty call, but sometimes I'm not gonna go out my way to be like and try to explain all that to him. You know, if you want to act like that, hey, that's on you. I consider myself a good technician, and I can kind of look around up there and probably try to find things and, you know, write it up or at least bring it to his attention. But be happy with me just getting it up and running. It's totally fine with me. That's why I say I don't want to sound, you know, negative or anything like that. But some people just give you that cold shoulder. And you just can't go the extra mile for everybody, because everybody they don't want that kind of service. They just want to get up and running. And you go on with your life, or you go on with the getting on. But anyway, my job here done.